Hello, Emily here from Create Your Future. And today's video, I'm going to do a video all about how to be chosen. And this is chosen by I'm going to quote this in terms of your SP, but you can use this for absolutely everything, because what I'm about to teach you is universal for everything you're trying to manifest into your reality. So before I begin, I literally have a course on this as well. So name the same thing. I highly recommend that you listen to everything I say in this video and you purchase this course, because if you can apply this every single day, it has videos and it has workbooks, it has techniques, it has everything in there that you're going to need to do this every single day and radically shift who you are and radically shift your identity and your reality and everything else, because your reality is literally just a manifestation of who you identify as. There's nothing more to it, nothing less. That is it. And that is all we have to say on that matter, because I'm going to dive into the video. And this video, like I said, is all about how to be chosen to manifest your SP, to manifest anything. So an SP can be anything. Okay. So an SP can be like a person. It can be, for example, you can get anything from an SP. So it can be an acceptance email. It could be a university acceptance. It could be your mum, your dad giving you $10,000 for Christmas. It could be a partner. It could be anything. So this SP manifestation technique, to be chosen or to be provided for, whatever it may be, is universal for any specific person, thing that you have going on in your life. Okay, so one-to-one coaching can also help you, navigate this in record timing. We get so many results with these specific person manifestations and one-to-one coaching, because it is an instant shift. As soon as we shift you, your reality will shift too, because it is literally just a reflection of who you're being, and that is all. So let's get straight into this. Your identity of being chosen versus not being chosen. And what does that really look like? And what does that really mean? So this really comes down to your self-concept, as anything does. And I want you to really take a look at who you are being. Okay, so this is, I want you to have a look at the situation that you're at. I'm assuming you're here in this video, you clicked on this video, you want to understand how to manifest your SP. So you're in a state right now. You're in a state where you're waiting. You're in a state where you don't know what to do. You're in a state where you are longing. You're in a state where you are questioning. And that is not the state where you are knowing you have it, you value yourself, you're certain that you are good enough for it, you're abundant, blah, blah, blah. You're in lack, you're questioning. It's not the same space. It's just not the same. It's not the same. This is where the honesty comes into play. So you have to be honest with how you're feeling, because that's the vibrational place that you are in, which is it's keeping you stuck there because you're not changing it. So when we talk about raising that whole notion of raising a vibration or whatever, it's basically dropping what's heavy. This thought process, these stories that you have going on here, which are we need to get to the bottom of, and we can do that in one-to-one coaching. It would have to be a very one-to-one situation where I understand what you're actually telling yourself. But when you understand what you're telling yourself and who you are being, whether that is, I just don't deserve anything, I'm unworthy, I'm never accepted, I'm never this, I'm never chosen, which is what this video is all about, is going to keep you there. You can't get anywhere else from there without changing those stories about yourself. That is, I can't put it any simpler than that. You have to change those stories about who you are, because those stories are just being reflected back to you from people. You're going to choose the situations that will reflect those situations back to you. That is how it goes. There's no way around it. You cannot make it up. That is just how the world works. You cannot change the laws of reality, right? So we need to get really clear on those stories, really clear on how you're feeling. Your feelings are a navigational tool to the stories that you're telling yourself. Okay, so pay attention to how you feel, right? You're triggered by this, you're triggered by this. Okay, then from there, we can come down to the story that you're telling. And this is why one-to-one coaching is really good for this, okay? Also, I think that if you just take the time to work through the workbook that I put on my course, this will help you as well. This is going to change everything, and it will be an instant shift. I mean, it's instant. Once you recognize the state that you are in and you realize it's a choice and you make a different decision and choice of who you're being, it is an instant shift, okay? You can have it now. You can have what you want now, and it's declaring the state of who you are now. So you look at the state of where you've been. Okay, let's be honest, I was waiting. This is what was showing up in my reality. It wasn't coming. I was longing for it. I was begging for it energetically. I was checking the 3D reality. I was checking my emails. I was checking my phone. I was checking social media. I was living on social media. I was watching too much TikTok. I was consuming all this manifestation content. I was longing and pleading and la 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 la. What? That's not the actions of a person who's secure in what they have. So we see this over and over and over again. We've all been there because we've all wanted things so badly that we long for them. Right? So whether that's, you know, the dream job that you wanted straight off of your degree, or the dream university, or the SP, or whatever it is, we've all been there. We've all been there. So what you need to do now is take a step back and rewrite this self-concept that you have around this whole thing. I am chosen. Get out a piece of paper and write about the scenario that you want to happen, and what is the thoughts you would have about yourself in that situation. I am a high value individual. I am intelligent. I am beautiful. I am amazing. I'm unforgettable. I am living on cloud 9. There's opportunities coming to me left, right, and center. I am chosen. I am adored. I am cherished. And I want, if it's an SP as in a person, I want you to really think about, like, what are their actions towards you? They buy me flowers on a Tuesday. They drive me everywhere. They hand me money because they really, really appreciate me. I get money sent out of nowhere because everybody just really, really appreciates me. This is the concept work that you have to really get behind, and you have to put momentum into it. And the quickest way to put momentum into it is to recognize that the old story is giving you a feeling state that you no longer want to engage in. Because sometimes when you get to the place where you're like, I really hate feeling this way, what are the thoughts behind it? And you instantly realize the thoughts that you are choosing to think on a day-to-day basis or a moment-to-moment basis, and you change them, it is an instant shift in who you are. You say, I'm no longer that person. I'm no longer going to be this sad Sally in the corner thinking XYZ. I'm no longer going to be this devalued version of myself. I'm no longer going to be the lackful version of myself. I'm no longer going to be the unchosen version of myself, the sorry for, the chasing, the am I good enough, blah, 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 blah version of myself. No, you dictate and you choose now who you are. Okay, I am this version of me. I'm always good enough. I'm a goddess. I'm chosen. I'm a queen. I am XYZ, because you are good enough and you can have it right now. But you say so. You dictate it. You are the one that says, I'm good enough and I can have it right now, no matter what. That's on you. I can't do that work for you. I can't make you choose that for you. I can't make you believe that for you. I can throw you this information, which is the laws and the truth and the amazingness of this universe that we live in. But you are the one who has to embody it. You are the one that has to take it, and you are the one that has to run with it. You are the one that has to apply this work to yourself. You are the one that has to look at your old state, the person that you were a minute ago, 5 minutes ago, and say, I am no longer, I refuse. I rebuke it and I refuse it to be that way any longer, to believe these things about myself. Because when you think something enough, it'll become a belief. It'll literally become part of your action steps, and you're just going to prove it correct to you all the time. That's how the mind works. You're going to prove something real to you left, right, and center if you keep believing it. So whether that's, oh, they don't want me to come to their events, they don't want me to go here with them, they don't want this, I'm not accepted, I'm not this. If you continue to say that to yourself and you continue to believe these things, you will prove it true to yourself. And you're going to hop on a coaching call with me and you're going to say, but this is what's happening. Yes, because you've proven it true to yourself time and time and time and time again. And maybe that was what was good for you at that point. Maybe that's what you needed to live out. Maybe that was a childhood wound that you needed to go through that cycle with. Maybe you needed a few months of, or a few weeks, or a few years even, of saying, I suck and I hate everybody and money always runs away from me and I'm always alone and no one ever chooses me. Great. That's where we were. Let's accept that maybe that handed you something that you needed in that time, right? Perfect, amazing. That was who you chose to be. That was the cycle that you chose to be in. But now I want to be married. I want kids. I want $1 million in my bank account. I want to go to this university. I want this person to hand me $10,000 for this amazing piece of artwork like that I did. This is what I choose now. Now is a new moment. You can re-choose for yourself, not shame yourself for what you did in the past, not think about, but how do I let go of this because it's just what you chose, right? That is a line that you chose. It's like, oh, I chose to be a McDonald's worker for 4 months, but I'm kind of done with that cycle. I choose to work at Sports Direct or the Bay. I don't know, wherever. Like, it's just like making a different identity choice. I chose to have mac and cheese last night, but today I'm going to choose to have a tuna salad. Like, that is what you are choosing, and that's okay. I chose to be a podcast host for 4 years, but now I choose to be a chef. It is that simple. But this is slightly more, you know, emotionally in tune, because this is who you're identifying as on an emotional level. So you need to have a really good look at like what you've been choosing. Okay, I was choosing to be a chasing, to be longing, to be not good enough, to be rejected. I was having that experience. That's fine. I was having the broke girl experience. I was having the my car breaks down every Tuesday experience. I was having the I can't get the car of my dreams experience. Whatever it was, that's great. You chose that. You were having that experience. That's amazing. Are you done now? You're probably done because you're here in this video. And now we can brush it off. We can say, thank you for that experience. Thank you for what you taught me. Thank you for XYZ. But now this is what I want. Like, and I'm not going to choose anything that's not in alignment with what I want, that I am chosen, I am adored, I'm valued, I'm celebrated for who I am, I'm doted on, I'm wealthy, I'm abundant, I'm all these things, the things that you are now choosing to experience. And you will not accept anything that's not in alignment with that thing. And if something shows up for you that is not in alignment with that, you must say no. Because you have got to start acting in alignment with the thoughts and the things and the feelings of this new version of yourself. Not the McDonald's worker who now wants to work at the supplement store. No. If you don't get the supplement store job, then you reapply. Then you apply to the one in the next town. Then you apply to this one, or you start your own, right? You don't go back to McDonald's because you say, I'm done being at McDonald's. I don't want to touch it anymore. I don't want to be there. That's not the reality that I want. Okay, then we're going to find the supplement store for you. We're going to make it happen. It may just take a second. It may take a few days. It may take a week of you just asserting yourself in that reality. No, I declare that I am good enough. I am valued. I'm in this university. I'm in this job. I have this committed relationship. I'm getting married. I'm engaged now. Like, whatever that is for you, you declare that now. I am chosen. I am adored. I am wanted. I am celebrated. Everybody shows up with presents for me. Everybody shows up with money for me. Whatever it is that you're doing, my art show sells out. My dance class sells out. I make so much money left, right, and center. I am the queen of it all. I can do everything because I say so. Because it's your reality and you say so, and you get to decide what it is that you want in your reality. But you have to decide. You have to act as though you already have it once you have decided, okay, this is who I am. Okay, what does she do? Does she drive to the next city today? Well, in the car, off we go, right? I decide that now I'm a multimillionaire. Okay, well, where's that money? Let's go start that business. Let's go talk to that person down at Starbucks. Let's go and do this X, Y, Z. And on the way to Starbucks, I'm going to be envisioning myself in my next stage of reality, because that's now what I have chosen. I'm not choosing to dwell, to be miserable, to be depressed, to be unchosen, to be undeveloped as a person. I'm not choosing that anymore. I chose that for months. I acknowledge it. I see it. It felt kind of dirty. It felt kind of gross. It felt like I wasn't fulfilled. But you chose it. You had that experience. You've learned a lot from it. You understand now that you can use your power to choose something new. That's all you're doing. You're not doing anything else. You're not manipulating people. You're not manipulating yourself, nothing. All you are doing is choosing to have a new reality for yourself. That is it. You're choosing to see yourself in a new light. You're choosing that you are good enough. You're choosing that you can be the beauty queen that you choose to be. You can be 30 pounds lighter. You just have to see yourself and say, this is what I'm choosing now. Like, that's it. Okay, cool. I was a vegetarian last week, but now I choose to be a vegan. Cool. Like, sorry, Susan, if you don't agree, but this is my life. This is my choices, and this is who I choose to be. Okay, cool. All my friends over here are broke, but I choose to be rich. Cool. Well, bye. Like, if you continue to choose that, like, I can't do anything for you. I want to be over here. I choose this for myself. So this is why I want you to be specific, right? So if you want to travel, like, I make $5,000 a month online so I can travel the world. Like, you need to choose the reality, say it out loud, choose it with conviction, and then follow that inspiration that comes from that, like from that mental diet that you are implementing every single day. I am good enough. I am adored. I am cherished. People pay me. People love me. People hang off my every single word. I'm unforgettable. I am hugely valuable. I am incredible. I am amazing. I am I'm wifey material, I'm the perfect mother, like whatever it is that you want to choose to do, you have to choose it unapologetically and be it. And you have to apply that every single day, because if you do not, you are not choosing it in the way that you are trying to convince yourself that you are. You have to choose this reality. And if you get rejected, great, try again. You have to choose it. You have to choose it every single day. It is a choice. It is not something that you can, oh, it's whatever. No, it's a choice. You have to choose to be this version of yourself and look at the other version of yourself and be like, why? Like, I respect myself. Why would I choose to think like that? I respect myself now. I choose what I want. I want to be in a relationship. Great. Well, I choose to be chosen. I'm not going to sit here and think that I'm not valuable and not lovable and not chosen. No, I respect myself. I respect what I want. I respect that, like, who I am. I know who I am. I know that I'm valuable. I'm good enough. I'm worthy just because I am who I am and I'm on this earth. So I'm going to choose that for myself. I'm not going to choose something that is out of alignment with what I want and pretend that I'm not good enough, pretend that, oh, I'm not worthy because they're not choosing me. Well, decide that you are chosen. And if you get rejected, keep going. Cool. Ignore your 3D reality, because I know what's real, because I'm choosing it. And that's how reality works. I'm chosen. That's your new state of being. No matter what it is, no matter if the rejection letter is so in your face, okay, cool, whatever. Like, no, it's okay. I'm worthy and I'm chosen and I'm wealthy and I'm amazing and I'm everything. That is where you're coming from now. Nothing else. You have to choose it every single day. And if you need help, one-to-one coaching is open. And also, I highly, highly recommend to purchase my course, where you can implement all of these things on a day-to-day basis. And you can really, really get the results that you are desiring really, really quickly, because it is that simple. It is a choice. It's just a choice every single day. You're making decisions every day about who you are, who you're being, and the things that you are engaging with. And it comes from your self-identity. So choose to be that person, choose to be that student, choose to be that worker, that wife, that fitness queen, that vegetarian, that supplement worker, whoever it is that you want to be. I am chosen, I am valuable, I am worthy, I am good enough now, and it's happening now because I'm good enough. That is your self-concept. You can do this. I believe in you. And like I said, I can help you reestablish your concept of this in a one-to-one coaching session. The sale is still on. So I'd grab your sessions now and we can work on this together. But in the meantime, listen to this video again, purchase the course and implement it daily, daily, daily. It's a choice. Be bold, make your decisions, choose wisely, and stick to it, because it's who you are. Okay? Love you loads. I will see you next time.